Jesus did not leave room to be just a good teacher. Many people today say that Jesus was a good man, a wise teacher, or a moral example. But when you listen to what Jesus actually said, those options disappear. The question is unavoidable. Who did Jesus claim to be? By the end of this video, you will see what Jesus claimed about himself, why neutrality towards Jesus is impossible, and why every person must respond to him. So let's begin with what Jesus said, not what people later claimed about him. Now, this is Jesus in John 14, verse 6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus did not say, I'll show you a way. Or he did not say, here is one truth among many. No. Jesus claimed exclusive authority. A good teacher gives guidance, but Jesus right here claimed final access to God. Here's he again in John 8 verse 58. Before Abraham was, I am. I am was God's divine name in Exodus 3 verse 14. Jesus was claiming eternal existence, not just long life, but God's identity. The religious leaders, they understood exactly what he meant. That's why they accused him of blasphemy. Here's their conversation in Mark chapter 2, verse 5, 6, and 7. Jesus said to the paralytic, Son, your sins are forgiven. The leaders responded, Who can forgive sins but God alone? They were right, and Jesus did not correct them. He proved his authority. Here's the problem with calling Jesus just a good teacher. A good man does not claim to forgive sins. A good man does not claim eternal existence. He does not claim authority over judgment or equality with God. Those claims force a decision. Jesus is either a liar, a lunatic, or exactly what he claimed to be. There is no fourth option. Listen to him again in John chapter 10 verse 30. This is what he said. I and the Father are one. This is not poetry. This is identity. Neutral admiration collapses under the words of Jesus. Jesus never invited people to admire him from a distance. Listen to him in Matthew 16 verse 15. But who do you say that I am? Jesus makes faith personal. You cannot study him without responding. You cannot quote him without deciding. And you cannot respect him without confronting his claims. Silence is still a response. I'm gonna paraphrase C.S. Lewis because he famously summarized it this way. Jesus did not leave open the option of being merely a great teacher. Jesus forces a verdict. Anyone can claim to be God. Anyone can claim divinity. Only one person backed it up by conquering death. Listen to Paul in Romans 1:4. Jesus declared to be the Son of God with power by the resurrection from the dead. resurrection answers everything. It answers the claims of Jesus, his authority, and his identity. If Jesus rose from the dead, then everything he said is true. Jesus claimed divine authority. He forgave sins. He claimed eternal existence. And he rose from the dead. Jesus is not just a good man. He's either God or not worth following at all. Jesus did not leave room to be just a good teacher. Good teachers don't forgive sins. Good teachers don't claim eternity. Good teachers don't accept worship. Jesus made claims that force a decision. He is either who he said he was, or he is not worth following at all. But here's the honest question. How do we know that the claims of Jesus are true? Anyone can claim to be God. Only one thing only, could prove it. Did Jesus rise from the dead? Because if he rose, then everything he said is true. And if he did not, then Christianity collapses. If Jesus did not rise, faith is meaningless. But if he did, everything changes.